Have you ever felt like a hostage to your own emotions? Those moments when anger takes over, anxiety suffocates, or sadness paralyzes? Imagine what it would be like to live with total emotional control, facing life's ups and downs with calmness and clarity. This is not a distant dream. Great Stoic thinkers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus left a powerful legacy of techniques that can transform your relationship with emotions. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 Stoic techniques that will not only help you better understand your emotions, but also master them. So, stick with me until the end, because the last technique is capable of changing your life forever. Technique 1. The power of the dichotomy of control. Stoicism begins with a simple but transformative idea. Divide everything in life into 2 categories: what is under your control and what is not. Seems obvious, right? But think carefully. How much energy do you waste trying to control what is beyond your reach? Traffic, the opinions of others, even the behavior of the people around you. Epictetus teaches us that we should focus only on what we can control: our actions, thoughts, and decisions. When you accept this, something magical happens. The weight of external worries disappears, and you regain power over your own life. What you can change is in your hands, and the rest, you must simply let it go. Technique 2. Memento Mori, the awareness of death. Before you think this is morbid, listen carefully. Awareness of mortality is not meant to scare, but to liberate. Memento Mori means, remember that you are going to die. For the Stoics, this thought does not bring fear, but urgency. It is a reminder to value every moment, every decision, every day. When you remember that your life is finite, you lose the fear of small and irrelevant things. Ask yourself, if today were my last day, would I be worried about this? Suddenly that unanswered message, that look of contempt, or that harsh criticism loses all its weight. That is emotional freedom. Technique 3. The practice of negative visualization. This technique may seem contradictory at first glance, but it is incredibly effective. The Stoics teach us to imagine the worst possible scenarios before they happen, not to be pessimistic, but to be emotionally prepared. For example, if you are afraid of losing your job, imagine what it would be like to live through that situation. How would you get up? What would you learn from it? By mentally confronting these possibilities, you reduce the emotional impact should they actually occur, and at the same time, you value even more what you already have. Technique 4. Amor Fati, love your fate. Amor Fati means love your fate. This does not mean that you should accept everything passively, but embrace life as it is, with its challenges and difficulties. Marcus Aurelius said, "Whatever happens, you always have the power to transform that into something useful." When you adopt this mindset, every obstacle becomes an opportunity, every failure, a learning experience. Anger and frustration disappear because you understand that nothing happens against you, but for you. Technique 5. Control of desires and aversions. For the Stoics, the key to emotional balance lies in moderating desires and aversions. Desiring something obsessively or avoiding something at all costs puts you on an emotional roller coaster. Seneca said, "If you desire what is beyond your control, you will always be vulnerable." Instead, focus on living according to the values you control, such as honesty, discipline, and courage. This approach brings serenity because you are no longer hostage to external desires or fears. Technique 6. The practice of the Stoic journal. Writing is one of the most powerful tools for understanding and controlling your emotions. Marcus Aurelius, for example, wrote daily about his thoughts and challenges. Take a few minutes a day to reflect. What happened today? How did you react? What could you have done differently? This habit helps to identify emotional patterns and improve your resilience. In addition, putting your thoughts on paper provides clarity and reduces the intensity of negative emotions. And now, the technique that can change everything. Active indifference. Don't confuse this with apathy. To be indifferent in Stoicism means not to be controlled by external emotions, but the secret is in the active. You don't ignore life. You participate in it fully, but with balance. When something bad happens, you observe it, analyze it, and decide how to act, without allowing it to steal your peace. This is true emotional freedom. If these techniques have already lit a light within you, imagine the impact they will have when you apply them in your daily life. Stoicism is not just philosophy, it is a manual for living well. Share this video with someone who needs this knowledge and leave your comment. Which of these techniques do you already use, or would you like to start using today? Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Stoicism is like a silent guide that is always by your side, ready to help you navigate life with courage, wisdom, and balance. See you in the next video.